My name is Tony Koss, the track talent at EIR, and joining us new for this year, 2020, old race director and new co-host, Mr. Allen.
How's it going, everybody? We're happy to be here. We're going to be talking about a lot of announcements that have already been announced for EIR 2020, and we're going to just start breaking them down for you one by one. And at the end of this video, we're going to have a big announcement that's going to change EIR for the future. So, let's just get right into it.
Well, Alan, I'll give you the honors. You got the big announcement. Why don't you tell them the date of the big race?
For 2020, the NASCAR Pinty Series will be coming on once again, July 24th, 25th. It's going to be an amazing show. Lots of cars, Tony, and lots of talent coming our way. And it's going to be fantastic. And during the 25th, we're going to have the mini cups and the IMCA All-Star race, which should be very exciting. And they're going to do an awesome little qualifying session for us. And it's going to be different than what you usually see for the IMCAs. And they're, I think, really excited for this.
It's a really great way to put on some of the local talent in Wetaskiwin on display for the greater Canada and the world for the NASCAR audience to watch. Also new for 2020 this year, we're also introducing the new super late models for the test car drives. That will be a little exciting, of course, replacing the older Thunder cars. So jump into something a little bit more new, a little bit more modern. I think that'll be a big hit with the fans. I know we got a lot of compliments on our test drive cars last year, but I think it's going to step it up for another level this year.
That's right, and there's also going to be a couple of ladies nights that you don't want to miss out. If you ladies want to get a shot, you got the dates, Tony. I think it was June 19th.
Yeah, so June 19th and 26th for our ladies test drive nights.
Perfect, and that's going to be just a fantastic show. The next announcement that was made is the feature stocks are changing their name to the pure stocks, Tony. That's going to be interesting. They also changed some of the rules, so allow more new cars, and it's going to just make it more affordable for the average Joe to get into the racing. So if you want to get into the racing, go to the EdmontonRaceway.com and figure that out, and maybe get in contact with Loretta there, and she'll help you out, get you into a new car for the pure stocks. So don't miss that.
That'll be pretty exciting. It's probably one of my favorite classes at the track, and to hear it's just been changed to pure stock, I mean, it's where racing is at its purest for sure.
Absolutely.
Right on. So up next, good news for all you drift fans. The Spec-D Drift Championship returns for the final round of competition on August 15th. Should be a very exciting show as our 4-round point series will come to a head at the live on the banks at Edmonton International Raceway.
And I'm very excited for the Drift Series because we did a couple announcing together for last year's championship round, and that was really fun. So I'm excited for that. They also got a couple of demonstrations for us throughout the year, so check those out. And we'll just move on. We also had the revival of the Hit to Pass in 2019. Well, for 2020, we're going to triple down, Tony. We're bringing it back for 3 nights of racing.
That's 3 hits.
You catch them on June 27th, August 29th, and September 19th to finish out the season. That's going to be a fun race right there. Fun night. And if you've ever seen Hit to Pass, you're going to want to be there.
You know, Alan, on that note, I can still smell the way the track smelled at the end of the one last year.
Oh yeah, they burnt up that track, but you know what? They didn't wreck it, so we're bringing it back and we're tripling down on them. That's going to be really fun.
Definitely one of the events to watch during the year. Another exciting announcement new to EIR this season is a new sponsor. Heinz will be taking over the Lucky Dog lap, so now instead of the Lucky Dog lap, it will be the Heinz Ketchup lap.
That's right. You can see that Ketchup lap for every future race that we have. So as soon as we pass intermission, those feature races hit the track, if someone goes a lap down and that caution comes out, that car will get the Heinz Ketchup lap, and that's really exciting. And Heinz is also coming on to sponsor the Hit to Pass races for your 3 Hit to Pass races. So we're really proud, or really happy to announce that Heinz has a huge sponsorship here.
Could be the Heinz Hit to Pass race, 57 original flavors of collisions.
There you go. And you know, the Heinz isn't just ketchup, but you know, I love my ketchup.
Got to put the mustard on it as well.
That's right. Keep that mustard going. Next, we're going to introduce the first ever racer rack, and that pretty much just sums up that race. Is a racer rack. Just bring out what you got. It's a bone stock car. I read the rules a couple days ago, and it's really just that, a bone stock car, and it's a Duro race. That means it's 200 laps or 2 hours, whatever comes first. And to watch those cars go around for that long, those drivers, that's going to be endurance. And you know, we haven't really sat down and talked about the race rules yet, but I'm really excited. We're looking at over 35 cars here, Tony, coming out to this thing.
And I mean, hey, if the race rules haven't been hashed out yet, who's to say we can't run just an announcement car and race with them?
That's right. Well, you'll run the wheel and I'll run the mic.
Split it up 100 laps.
There you go.
Each.
Yeah,
Driver
there you go.
change, it'll be fine.
Perfect. And one other thing too is we also announced this week that the payouts for that race, Tony, $5,000 for first place, $1,000 for second, and $500 for third. Right there, that pays for your car. So if you want the rules, contact Loretta. She will get you the rule package. It's a simple, cheap car to buy, and just give it all you got and see what happens.
Finally, the reason we've all gathered here today for this video is we have a huge announcement to make. Alan and myself will be the stars of the Big and Small pre- and post-race talk show. Coming at you live before every race this season and after, we will recap and go over the night's events and set up the storylines from each week into each individual race on a week's basis this season at Edmonton International Raceway.
That's right. This Big and Small talk, it's really fun. It's going to be awesome. We're going to sit down and we're going to have guests throughout the seasons. We're going to talk about anything that's interesting, anything that may not be interesting, but we're going to talk about it anyways. We're going to talk about anything big and small. And hey, if you wonder why that your favorite driver got a penalty, if you're wondering, why there's fights in the pits, we're going to talk about that too. Nothing is off limits in this show. You can catch everything with us. And if you have questions, don't be scared to ask. We will answer them for you. Live and every Saturday night at 5:15 would be the pre-race show, and as soon as that race is over, you'll be seeing us again for the post-race show.
Looking forward to it, Alan, and I think that concludes our announcement. Stay tuned to the Edmonton International Raceway's Facebook page and website for all of the race updates, schedule announcements, and more in the coming months.